Kann ich noch mal mit dir jetzt?
Is there anything? I think I'll be all. God be with. Is there anything else?
Ich wollte dich eigentlich bestehlen.
I think I'll be all. God be with.
Das ist die Strecke, die kann ich auch reiten.
Quick! Quick! Ka! Whoa! Whoa!
Was haben wir denn hier?
What are you staring at? Fuck off before I flatten you.
When I'm done with you,
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit. Sucker! What the? No peasy.
dick!
Verstehe nicht, warum jetzt Master-Dings nicht geklappt hat. Da ist noch einer.
Here you go. Take it. Huh?
Nice.
You're my doggy, eh? Quick! Go! Quick!
Immer erstmal waschen.
Bless it.
I've got that sheep gut for you.
I hope you killed the poor creature before you pulled it out of its rectum. Or did you chicken out and buy it somewhere? Not that I care. Wait here a while and I'll make them strings for you.
Nice. Mal gucken, was sie jetzt labern.
You dare to call the mistress of my heart a demon? I beg you.
I got those strings for you.
Ah, how the hills shall ring out in gladness to their glorious sound.
We'll fix the loot and head off for Kuttenberg, fame and fortune. All praise to you, friend.
Right. I hope that's all you need.
If only, Henry, old pal. It's just there's still one
Noch eine
little
Sache.
fuck-up.
Oh.
But first, you forgot to mention that half the village, including the bailiff and the resident idiot, saw you pilfer the loot.
George is exaggerating a bit, but still, we're a bit worried what will happen when someone finds out we've got the stolen loot.
You wanted a loot, you've got it.
We're as grateful to you as anyone could ever be.
Niemand hat mich
But
erwischt.
truth be told, we're still a bit concerned.
I reckon it would be wisest to pack up and clear off. But it's not that simple. The innkeeper doesn't want us to leave. Says Kuttenberg isn't the place for us.
Can you imagine? He who never set foot outside his village wants to block 2 free souls in their path to fame.
And fortune.
And recognition.
And under the skirts of town maidens.
Beast. In short, dear friend, you must have a word with him. You're worldly wise. He's sure to listen more to you than to us.
Hang on. How can the innkeeper keep you from going anywhere?
Well, you know, he's incapable of grasping that the artistic soul needs to fly as free as a bird.
Aye, he's an Igro...
Ignoramus.
Besides, we owe him a bit of coin.
Well, why don't you pay him back then?
That's just it. We'd love to. We could always scrape together a few groschen.
But it's not coin he's after. He wants us to work off our debt.
He lets you two drink on credit? How so?
Because he's a damn crook.
He knows we can't pay back our debt outright, but he counts every wretched sip we take and adds it to the burden we have to shoulder.
Same to you.
Well, why don't you just up and run for it?
And sully our honor? Never.
And also, the innkeeper would tell the bailiff and he'd come looking for us. We don't want to end up in the stocks.
Why do I have to be the one to solve it for you?
Because we don't have time. We have to concentrate on composing our songs, creating art. Art!
Believe me, friend, once we get to Kuttenberg and make a shitload of coin, we'll pay you back double.
Tell you what, tenfold.
Naja, ich sag's mal so. Wenn ihr mir das nicht 10-fach zurückzahlt,
I'll have a word with him, and we'll see what happens.
That's the spirit.
Let's drink to that!
I'm sorry.
Wo ist er denn?
Greetings. Certainly. Have no fear.
What do you need?
Here it comes. God bless you.
Sucker. Not again.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a friend of mine. He's not from round here, but
Let me guess. A dirty ruffian who ain't got a grosh into his name but acts like he owns the bloody place.
he was here then.
Aye, he was. He was larging it up good and proper, and then he found some lads who paid his bill, unfortunately.
What do you mean by that? Why, unfortunately?
Because they're right ruffians who are always up to no good. But still, birds of a feather, eh? In the end, they left like best pals, but got no idea where they went.
Tell me more about these fights of yours.
It's really quite simple. You bet some money and fight against 3 blokes in turn. Our first fighter is Hans, a local musician. He may not look like much, but he knows a few tricks. Then we have Bohunek here. He works with horses, so he has more than enough strength to spare. And then there's Fiala. A good bloke, but Dorothy, his wife, has forbidden him from fighting.
I'd like to try the fights here.
Why not? But it won't be for free. If you don't have enough money, try to go and see Crazel at the mill. He recently bragged he was going to send someone here, but no one has come yet. Maybe you can come to some agreement together.
I prefer to pay for myself.
I see you are a man of action. I like it. The fights can get started then. Or they could. But as I said, old Fiala is sitting at home in the doghouse. His old woman won't let him fight anymore.
So you took my money for nothing?
Easy, lad, easy. We'll sort something out. What if you tried to talk to Dorothy? You're a stranger. Maybe she won't be as sharp with you as she is with us. Go and see her. She manages the baths behind the inn. It's no more than 5 steps.
All right then. I'll see what
Also
I
ich
can do.
bezahle jetzt dich, damit ich die Arbeit machen darf?
You
God bless.
again.
Greetings.
Verstehe ich das richtig?
Bullshit! Since when does the night have ears? And maybe it wouldn't be right if you got...
God be with you.
Ah, finally some peace and quiet.
It's what Aristotle regards as the
Wo muss ich hin?
foundation stone of composition.
What'll it be?
I'm looking for your husband, Fiala.
Do you want to shave? Fiala's the best barber in the area, but I recommend you take a proper bath first. One of the girls will take you under her wing and will work out a price for you. What do you say?
I need him for the fights.
Oh, so that's what this is about. He's staying home. I need him here to watch out for the girls.
But we can't start without him.
And it serves you right. Find some more intelligent entertainment.
Why don't you want to allow Fiala to fight?
Because he always beats everybody up. Then the lads are all black and blue, and the girls don't have a lot of business. Putting poultices on bruises isn't going to pay for a new roof.
Have no fear. If you let him go, I'll give him such a going over he won't want to fight ever again.
Well, you seem like you might be able to manage that. But don't go and cripple him or anything. He has a lot of work to do here.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
All right, then. Take Fiala with you. But this time, it really is the last time.
Oh, nice. Yo.
I'm looking for the barber, Fiala.
Then you found him. What can I do for you?
Get up. Let's go and fight.
Really? So Dorothy allowed it?
She said she'd let you go this one last time.
That's my girl. Let's go. We can't keep the lads waiting.
Nice.
Hey, could you come over? Why the hell do they pour the beer? I'll be right there.
Don't be a coward.
Ah, so you changed your mind?
Did I hear right that you're going to compete in the fights at the tavern?
Aye, I'm planning to. Why?
Well, I have a favor to ask of you.
Worüber?
And what do you need, girl?
One of the fighters, named Bohunek, he takes care of the horses here.
What about him?
I want you to give him a proper beating, so he won't be able to sit for at least a week.
That won't be a problem.
Thank you. And then come and see me. I'll figure out how to reward you.
Okay.
A musician and a fighter. You don't see that every day.
When you spend as much time as I do in Kneipen und Schenken and catch so many Schläge, you learn to return them.
No, I get that. But why are you fighting for money?
I've been here a long time and I would like to travel a bit further. Every groschen helps.
Where are you
Er
headed?
scheint doch besoffen zu sein.
Berg, Prag, Wien, wherever my feet will take me. Or a willing foreman will carry me. So maybe I shall end up in the next tavern, or in the dunghaufen behind the village.
Come and fight.
You do not look good somehow. Are you well? I do not want you to fall to pieces after the first heap.
I'm just fine. Don't worry. So, what about that fight?
Ausgezeichnet. Möchtest du wetten? It's more fun when you have something to lose or win.
Sure.
Here you go.
That is what I like to see.
Das war easy.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Ja. Kann ich nicht mit dir reden? Warum nicht?
You gave me a beating. If you broke meine grazilen Finger, I won't be able to play anything for a while.
Thanks for the fight.
Ah, yeah. You too. Here are your winnings.
Thanks.
Right, look at me. In the stables.
Let's fight.
It'll be my pleasure. But before we start, I'll collect the bet.
I do.
And now... My man! Wanker! Cover! I'm wounded! You're going down, I tell you. Go fuck yourself. You're going to be tasting dirt. Get a move on, you snail.
Nice.
Careful.
I think Bahunek won't be bothering you anymore.
Did you give him a proper licking?
A proper licking? That's an understatement. I beat the shit out of him.
I knew I could rely on you. Unfortunately, I can't pay you for it. I can barely make ends meet myself. But I can sew clothes and wounds.
Thanks. That'll come in handy.
And I can also teach you something. How
Ich
to
glaube,
mix
wenn
a
ich jetzt
special
darauf
ointment
anspiele,
or
dass
to
wir
make
was
a few
anderes
stitches with the
vorhatten oder an
needle.
anderes
What'd you
gedacht
say?
haben, dass dir das nicht gefallen wird, weil als sie schon Mädel genannt haben oder junge Dame, das hat ihr schon nicht gefallen.
I need to be treated.
Take care, my friend. Praised be Jesus Christ.
Greetings.
I'd like to learn.
What are you interested?
500!
I'd like to learn.
All right.
I'd like to learn something.
What would you like?
I'd like to be a.
Great.
I'd like to learn.
And what?
Alchemy is still.
Great.
This is the third time you've asked for more.
Nice. Wenn du zwischen... Achso, das haben wir, ja. Jedes Mal, wenn du erfolgreich einen Trank brauchst, erhältst du 2 weitere derselben Qualität. Oh. Jupp. Nach dem ersten Schlag im Kampf kosten nicht nachfolgende unbewaffnete Angriff 20% weniger Ausdauer und werden 10% stärker. 30 Sekunden hält das an. Ich mache erstmal das. So, und jetzt müssen wir noch gegen einen kämpfen. Sprich mit Buhunik. Wo ist denn der Typ?
Could it be? Excuse me.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
You silly doggy.
Good deeds.
Careful. You don't look like it. Here you go.
An eye for an eye.
What the fuck are you on about?
That's for Anna. And if I ever hear you touched her again, I'll use my steel instead of my fists.
All right, fine. I'll leave her alone.
Fordere Fiala raus. So. Wo ist er?
Christ! Pardon me.
Nee, da auch nicht. Nice. Wir haben mittlere geschafft. Wo ist der Halunke?
The word is fuck. F-U-C-K. To hell with your meter and stanzas. It's about getting to the point.
Greetings.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Christ! Pardon me.
Ist er das?
Praise the Lord.
God bless you.
Wo ist der Typ? Warum ist der dort hinten? Kann ich hier ewig in 3 Tage suchen?
So,
You better believe. But we have to bet first, right?
the bet sounds...
That's what I like.
Take that!
Warum zieht er dafür die Sachen aus?
How can I help you?
Dorothy was right. I should let the others do the fighting now.
Good fight. Thanks.
You're welcome, lad. You beat me fair and square. But if you want to practice anything or learn something else, come and see me. I'm certain Dorothy wouldn't mind that. Here you go. It's all yours.
Nice.
And from now on, I'm going to make a living through boring but honest work. Don't forget to go and see Lords. He has a nice reward waiting for the winner.
Woo!
I defeated all my opponents.
I noticed, and I couldn't believe my own eyes. I thought Fiala would send you home crying. But you certainly deserve to win anyway.
Thanks.
By the way, if you enjoy
200.
fighting, go and see Crazel the miller in Lower Semine. Maybe he'd let you try your strength against some of his hired hands.
Maybe I will, if I'm ever in the area. I hear Michael and George have run up a small debt with you.
A small debt? They owe me a whole heap of work, my friend. A month ago, I told them to dig a hole for shit behind the barn, and I'm still waiting. There's a privy there, but now it's full. The shit has nowhere to go but downhill. It's flowing down to the bathhouse. The other day, they promised that if I poured them a drink, they'd haul sacks of chaff to the barn. They boozed for free all night and swolfed down sausages till they were as greasy as a cart axle. But that chaff is still out in the damp and rain.
Und warum gibst du denen weiter was?
So, haul some sacks and empty the latrine.
Nick Devil, moin moin!
And then the debt is paid.
Aye, but I'll bet my boots that
Na,
even if
Tag
those
gut
two
überstanden.
miraculously
Endlich
got off their
Wochenende.
asses, they
Kurzes.
still managed to rack up another debt in no time.
Couldn't someone else do the work instead of Michael and George? They just do a shoddy job anyway. You know them.
Well, they'd have to do it again then. I'm telling you. Until the chaff's under cover and the latrine's clean enough to eat out of, them two owe me.
Ale, ale, you stir my blood and make the ugliest woman look good. You call that poetry? It's the bleating of a goat.
It's a poem that every man
Forget about those two fools. You're not responsible for their upbringing.
Hab gerade schon gedacht, du pennst? Nee, ich bin um 1940 wach
I'll
geworden.
give you the coin for some hired hand to do the job.
Well, that pile of groschen will have to be mighty big.
Heute
Cleaning
war
out the
echt hart,
privy's going to
wieso?
be a
Was ist los?
nasty job.
Lief nicht so, wie du es wolltest?
Ale flow and wash away the bitter taste of discord.
Weißt du was? Ich gebe ihn einem.
We won't get anywhere like...
What is it Michael and George have to do to pay off their debt?
Haul sacks of chaff to the wagon and empty the overflowing latrines. Once that's done, we'll be quits.
Okay.
don't like it, I'll give him another one.
Fellas, about those jobs you're supposed to do.
We? But, dear friend, we're artists.
Why don't you do it yourselves?
What? Surely you can't be serious.
You expect artists to grab hold of a shovel? But that's going against nature. We have to compose new songs now. Being a poet is hard work, you know?
Oh well.
Jo, wenn die mir das nicht 10-fach zurückzahlen, wie die das gesagt haben, ich spring die um.
You won't be sorry. We'll pay you back in gold for every single turd.
Naja. Wohin soll ich jetzt die Säcke bringen? Zur Scheune. Hierhin oder? Ah. Ach doch. Aber gestern Abend übelst Gliederschmerzen bekommen, dann erst um 5 Uhr einpennen und 7 Uhr hat der Wecker geklingelt und dann Auto aufladen, den Fußboden rausgerissen und vorbereitet auf einen neuen. Dann noch eine alte Pergola abgerissen, weil eine neue hin soll. Und zu meinem Schwager eine 6er Ibo reingekloppt und dann bis eben gepflastert. Boah. Ja, musst du morgen auch noch mal ran oder kannst du dich morgen ein bisschen erholen? Beziehungsweise eigentlich am besten dann zack, jetzt ab ins Bett und mal ordentlich ausschlafen. 8 Säcke will der haben. Und jetzt lässt langsam die Wirkung nach. Ja, morgen hast du ausruhen wie ein Toter vor dem PC hocken. Nice. Ja, dann streng dich mal heute nicht so sehr an, sondern nutzt die Chance, ne? Ab ins Bett. Und Hayabubu machen. Auch wenn ich dich kläglich vermissen werde, aber ab ins Bett. Gesundheit und Schlaf geht vor. Bei mir? Ja, alles prächtig. Zwar auch bloß so 3,5 Stunden geschlafen. Ich habe mich erst so kurz nach 15 Uhr hingelegt. Oder was, 16 Uhr? Weiß ich nicht. Weil ich habe die ganze Zeit dann noch endlich gerendert. Ich hänge jetzt nur noch noch zwei Folgen hinterher. Dafür ist jetzt The Witcher endlich alles hochgeladen und das abgeschlossen. Dann habe ich jetzt auch Thumbnail jetzt für Kingdom Comes schon gemacht. Und lade jetzt gerade davon auch die erste Folge endlich hoch. Obwohl ich jetzt schon 50 Folgen fertig gemacht habe. Ich Dexter, die 8. Staffel jetzt endlich fertig geguckt.
Oh, damn. This is throwing my back out.
Dann war ich noch einkaufen.
At least it's done.
Und ja. Und dann bin ich so 1930, 1940 oder was das war, aufgestanden. Wieder. Ach, du weißt doch, wie es ist. Wenn man erstmal über die Müdigkeit hinwegschafft, hat man es wieder wach. Ja, ja, das Freunde, diese Müdigkeit, das sind dann halt immer nur so maximal 20 Minuten oder so, ne? Katrine. Ja.
Oh, good grief. What on earth are they eating to shit this out? I should have ditched those songs
gestern
ages ago.
Gestern während des Songs kam ein Patch raus.
True. I'd never pollute my head with such a codswallop. I need to keep it